you've popped in and I've realised, shit, do you know what, Trace is here? Why do you think I was acting weird? I'll play the replay back for you. I was acting a bit weird and I was like, oh fuck, Trace is here. So you've come in the box and I've just, and then you've gone on mute. You haven't said no. You're probably just listening to see what's going on, whatever. And then obviously when the serious part comes up, I said, do you know what? I don't want you involved in this, Tracy, go down. The reason why I said that is because of this. Now, I didn't not send them women the evidence or anything like that because I didn't want to go on the panel. It was the fact of I knew what some of them would have said and what they would have presented to you. So in a way, I would do myself a favour because if I'm going to go to somebody and I'm going to say, do you know what, I am sorry, and I'm changed and I want to get past this, but then the next day I'm doing lots of fuckeriness and there's so much stuff that she said, not just within today, within this morning, within yesterday, after them ladies have spoke to him, and I've heard what she said. Now, they haven't listened to any of that, and I'm not going to go up there being at the side of Sharon, at the side of Jess, listening to them, listening to what they've got to say when I know how vile they've been. Yesterday in that live, she brought, because they don't know what's going on. They don't know who this mum is. They don't know about this child. So I know you weren't on the live. They don't know about this child. So she's talking about it. And obviously other people are getting triggered. So I for myself, this is for me. And this is the God's honest truth. People can't say that I've come back and dislocated everything. Because the thing is that when I went off, you have to remember, none of these girls, except for Nina in the box, were my friends. Remember, the people that I've been sat around recently are the same people that I was at war with, and the people that Jess is sat around with now are the same people that she was at war with. So see it like this. The people that Jess is sat with now were my friends, and her friends, and I'm sat with them now. So within 2 days, her friends, my friends are with her, and her friends are chilling with me. It's reversed. We didn't ask for that. Now she kept doing awarenesses on me for months and bringing my name up now and again and getting other people to come on the live. I never did no cam to. I never went on my live and said just this, just that. I never got anybody in the background and said, I'm going to do this awareness, I'm going to do that. I had all the voice notes still in my phone that I haven't released. So in a way, when she sat there saying, when Joker was sat there saying, since you've come back, I've started all this, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. I've been bullied. I've been harassed, and yeah, I've give it back. But the reason why I've been camping and clapping back the way I have been, and I am sorry about what I said to Lou, because if you have listened to me the whole way through, even if you don't like me, I've never stooped that low. I've never gone to the levels of losing my head and saying them kind of things. So my apology will stand with Lou. But anybody else, if they're gonna come for me, the thing about me is that what they were doing every day, Tracy, is that you don't understand, is that Jess was doing this every day when she had all her community in there, cam-toing people, destroying lives, putting up people's background history, doing awarenesses on them, and then now that she ain't got no community in there to do any of this, it's Keisha's a bad person. So Keisha can be bullied for months. She can be outed. The awareness can go up. She can bring people up there that don't like me. She can have everybody chatting about me. But do you know what I do? This is what I do. I stayed silent for months and I allowed them to bully me. I stayed silent and didn't come to them. I stayed silent and didn't bring an awareness. I stayed silent and looked like a muppet on my profile whilst I was trying to protect Sharon. I tried my hardest with Sharon to have her back until she showed me her loyalties, and that was a couple of weeks ago. Now, when she showed me her loyalties, I cut her off. And when I cut her off, her and Jess are now back friends. All these people that are around me that were Jess's friends, she was saying, don't go near Sharon, Sharon's this, Sharon's that, and they're all protecting her, Jess, away from Sharon because of everything that Sharon's done. But today, Jess is telling everybody that I brought Sharon to a house. Now, if you go look on Jess's page, it was nothing to do with me. Sharon made her own way up to Birmingham and Jess put it all out. But today, it was all Lakeisha's fault. So what we're having here is we're having we're having, people taking a little bit of accountability, but not telling the full truth. Now, when them ladies that actually sit down and they actually get all these voice notes and everything, and especially after they've had her on her panel, and she said that about that child earlier on, about the institution that she keeps bringing up, and yesterday on that panel as well, she also brought up the child abuse. It's none of our business. Shouldn't even be getting brought up. So what I've done is, Tracy, I took a couple of days off because they absolutely terrorised me. They terrorised me to the point where I had to take a break. I'm not even going to go into the other things, but Jessica and some other people tried and did terrorise me. And every day they were doing it. So what I did was I went off the app for a couple of days, not a week, not 2 weeks. And remember, I didn't have any friends except for the people that was around me that you've probably seen. Now, when I've come back, I've decided I'm taking back control. I'm going to be doing awarenesses and I'm going to out her the same way she's been outing me for the past couple of months. Now, I deserve to at least out her and come to her and do that first awareness that you walked into the other day. That's the first ever time I've ever done anything like that, against her. So I think I'm in the right. I think I'm in the right to sit back to say, wow, I've been bullied. I haven't been able to say out. I haven't had nobody on my panel, never come to this woman, and all the awarenesses that she's done on me, and had lots of people up there slagging me down. I've never once brought it to my panel. I take a break a couple of days ago and I come back and I said, you know what? Yes, I'm coming for you. And I'm going to get all the awarenesses up. When you walk in that day, that was the first ever time I'd done the awareness. And she's crying today, moaning, because I'm doing an awareness. I'm going, oh, since Keisha's come back, the app's just been crazy. Hold on a minute, Jess. The reason why your panel is not crazy and you're not acting like me right now is because you've lost everybody. So this is the thing. You were doing the exact same thing as what I'm doing. That's it. Reverse psychology. Come back, and reversed it on you. And now you don't like it. So you can't sit here and cry to anybody. And that's why it wasn't my attitude. It wasn't that I came up because I'm hurt. It was the fact that when I came up there today to tell them, you haven't got no halos on your head. And you might be sat here saying you've done wrong and you're sorry and you want to move forward. But let's be real, you don't. You don't want to move forward. And when they're sat there saying, well, it all boils down to me, I'm all right with that because I know who I am and I know what I've gone through. And the viewers that are watching in, you have to imagine, they know who Sharon is. They know who these people are. So when they're listening to them lot say, oh, this is all Keisha's fault, everybody would have choked their coffees out of their mouths tonight listening to it. And that's why I didn't rise. Now, if it would have been the truth and I did fuck up the relationship with Sarah, Shelbel, and all the people that's dropped her, then I could have said, do you know what? She had a point. She actually had a point. I've come back and I've kind of took all her friends away from her. But that's not the case. What happened was the day I come back, she went on a live and said to 149 viewers that one of her best friends has just went on live and outed her address. That's why she fell out with the ladies. So then, obviously, one of the ladies have gone up, that's would have been one of her friends, and said, I can't believe all these months I've had her back, and she's going online telling people I'm outing an address when Jess already outed an address. And that's when they all started falling out with her. And then Jess went online, brought Sharon over, and then it all just went from there.
It's tried setting Shelbel up as well.
And then look tonight, blaming me for everything getting sent to people's houses. Do you think I've got that much power to be orchestrating all this at once? What do you think I am? Super Mario? Do you think I'm Batman? Do you think I'm Batwoman? I haven't been sending anything to anybody's houses. Sharon accused me this morning sending people to people's addresses, burning down things. You've got me all wrong. I haven't done anything. Listen, I had Miss Blue ringing the social services, so if I'm up to anything, don't you think that she would have received something at her house? I'm not behind none of it. And if I'm going to send something, I'm coming to your address. Whether you like it or not, I don't need to send things through the post. I don't need to burn things down. I don't need to be sending people to your addresses. So all this shit that they're saying about me, I haven't been orchestrating it. I'm not in the right mind to be doing all this myself. So if they want to believe it, believe it. But honest to God, I haven't been doing any of it. You know, I got burnt. I got blamed for burning the shed down. Not me. Got blamed for smashing up the windows. Not me. Got blamed for sending True's things to the house. Not me. Got Joker today. It's funny how the glitter bomb got sent to Jess's house. What she set up herself. This man getting sent to this address this morning. Yeah, everything's Lakeisha. It's absolutely crazy if you think that I'm going to be orchestrating all that within a week. What, I went off for 3 days and you think I orchestrated it all? I don't think so, love. I think I've got better things to be doing than than to be getting things burnt down. But at the end of the day, yeah, put it this way, I don't want any drama. I don't. But it seems like I am the drama. It seems like I am the drama, and I'm causing all this drama. So in reality, is if that's how they want to twist it, but my videos say different, then go ahead. But at least I know the truth. Do you know what really? Why I know I'm set differently to them? You see, you people that went in there in the comments and had all that to say about me, you did me a favour because now I actually know who my haters are. And you see that lady that keeps coming in and going every day. I can't comment on you, Lakeisha. That's why I blocked you from ages ago. That's why you could not gift me. So every day you come in my life on purpose or somebody's life that I'm in because you're blocked on my account, and you will go, I can't gift you, Lakeisha. I can't gift you her Madge when you know you're blocked. And then tonight in that live, you showed your true colours. That's why you are blocked. I go off energy. So from ages ago, I already knew that you was a snake. That's why you have to go in other people's lives and say, I can't gift you her Majesty, knowing I've blocked you. Tonight, listening to your comments showed exactly who you was. And the rest of you as well. You have to understand, you're not going to defeat me. Do you understand that? So imagine how much of a pussy you are that you have to run to other people to think that you can have some kind of authority. Imagine that when I can go up there and be my true self. I can go up there in front of them ladies and be my true self. I don't need to be a sheep. I don't need to fake it to them. If they ask me something, I'm going to tell them the truth. I did it or I didn't do it. If I did it, I'll apologise if I really mean it. And if I didn't, I don't need to be like that. Oh, do you know what? That person started this or that person. Take accountability. Stop being pussies. At least I can go up there and be myself on my platform. I don't need to be telling other people about anybody else when it's my actions. That was the difference between me. That's what set me out from them tonight, you know, from Joker and the rest of them. And like even Warrior coming up, you had nothing to say. Nothing to say. I don't even know why you even came up. Remember this, yeah, Warrior. You was my friend. I blocked you, okay? I blocked you. You was watching me behind the scenes and went onto Tammy's side, realised there was nothing going on over there, and wanting to jump back on my side and be back around my friends again. The same thing that you did in January, because you are a nitty, okay? You're a nitty, and that's what you are. You're a people pleaser, and I'm not interested to be around dirtbags like you. So every time you get chance to speak about me, I'm going to get the chance to speak about you, okay? Just stop being obsessed with me. Stop speaking about me. Stop trying to go around all my friends, what you did in January, and now you're around all my friends, my ex-friends now. Because it shows what kind of a person you are. I blocked you and you're back around all my friends. Make that make sense. Around my circles that I cut you out of months ago. It's weird. It's giving desperate. Why don't you go get your own personality and stop trying to watch people from behind the scenes and wanting to be around their friends, getting in their circles and manipulating their friends away from my friends, away from me? Because that's what you did in January. That's why your best friend Karen of 22 years doesn't want nothing to do with you. You're a scammer. You're a con artist, and you don't do anything that's positive for the homeless except for keep them bags that you took off people in January now you're using them bloody in October and still getting people to donate. You're a disgrace. So don't you ever come on any panel and at me again. Who else are we going at? To be honest, I was quite shocked that Sharon wasn't really up there tonight, to be honest, but I think it's because she was trying to safeguard herself from her and Jess's relationship, because when she heard that her and Shelball had a call and some other things were getting brought up, Sharon could see herself getting taken away from Jess. That's why she dropped the live. And that Celtic queen as well. It's funny how she's told everybody tonight that that I've blocked her and I need to go face her. Number one, you're a nobody on this app. An absolute nobody. Number two, nobody knew you. You've been watching me like Warrior from the sidelines for months. And like I've told other people tonight, you see you and Becca, you're in the background studying. So let me tell you this, and this is for you two. Are you ready, clowns? Focus or get focused on. Before I slip, I'm gonna fucking slide. Okay? Okay. So you see you're too focused, and you see where it is. You've been watching too much that you believe that you're studying the shit, and you're not. You're not. You've got one that's walking around a park talking about two random people on the internet. I'm not the triggered one. Every chance you get, you have my name in your mouth. Do you know what, actually? I think it's jealousy. I think when you look at my profile, you're envy. You get jealous. I affect you. My confidence affects you, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And if you aren't round Sharon, that's why you have to go back, because you get dropped from there, and then go cry. So at the end of the day, yeah, you're a beg, because I have my platform and I don't need to go sit near anybody else, especially people that's mocked, certain things that you've been crying about in people's inboxes. So I don't think we look like the clans, do we? Mm, mm. And when you're talking about Angel's kid and what she should be doing, you've been telling people about your children and your background. So how can you be speaking about her and her kid and how much time she's spending on here, when every day, every morning you're on live, Sharon's live, every night you're on live, through the day you're on live. You're on live every day. You don't stream. Who are you? So you don't have the right to talk about anybody's parenting when you're on live every day, degrading people, getting involved in our business. None of this concerns you. You involved yourself. And then have the cheek to be like some victim. You involved yourself in our business and then have some cheek to be a victim. I absolutely pet. I'm sorry, but it's just been one of them ones where it can't get any. I had to order myself a big bloody co-op. I sat here and thought to myself, what the fuck am I doing here? I said, I've even ordered myself this toilet roll. When I get bored, I shop it roll for £6.
Bloody hell, that is luxury.
And it's got love hearts on it.
Oh.
I ordered that. I ordered 3 cans of cola and I ordered some watermelon.
Is there a co-op still open near you?
Yeah, everything's open.
Bloody hell. They shut at 9 round me.
This is co-op, yeah. Look.
Bloody hell. They shut at 9 o'clock in Sheffield.
Oh no, love. I get 24-hour service here, look. 1 minute.
Well, you are Her Majesty.
I know. Right, 1 minute, I'll show you. Yeah, I get all sorts. I'm one of them people, right? I've just been on Tombola as well.
Have you?
I've just been on Tombola and put 70 quid on it, and I only got 50 quid back out.
Oh,
So it looks I'll have to be spinning tomorrow. That's how I make my races, you know. I'm sorry, but I do. I don't let nobody do it. But that's how I actually make some of my money. I could put like 30 quid on and come out with 200.
yeah.
Sometimes I go on bingo as well. I've only won once though. And what it was is this lady came on my live a couple months ago, and in the midst of her being on my live, she's like, "I've just won bingo, 500 odd quid." I'm like, 500 odd quid, let's have a look. She sure does. I'm like, "What did you go on?" She's like, "Tombola."
Bloody hell. I'm going to have a go.
Ever since I went on there, I got like, I think it was like £10 for three or something like that, 20 quid for free. Put 10 on, get 20 quid for free. Ever since I've been on there, right, I've been paying this pirate cruise thing, this pirate, and getting free spins. Anyhow, doing £2 spins, £2 spins, and I've also been doing the this Irish one as well. The live when I wouldn't say it was that right. The ladies were all right, but the narrative that they spun was, just put it this way, I got the blame for everything. I'm the culprit. I'm why everybody's split up. I'm why the app's gone sick recently. Since I've come back, I've just
No,
been
they've done it to themselves.
since I've come back. It's since I've come back, I've made all this happen. I've sent everything to everybody's houses. Just blame everything on me. Just what they're actually saying. I just thought to myself, you know what? Because I know it's not true. That's why I was calm tonight in the live, because I had to laugh at them. They were all like sheeps, like not the ladies that were hosting the live, and about the people that went in. You have to see it from my point of view. Like you said, I'm on a power trip, so they're fueling my power. At the same time, they're all like, you have to see, you've got Joker, you've got Scatty, you've got that Celtic Queen, you've got some of the women in the comments that wouldn't dare ever come in and say it to my face, they wouldn't dare ever come in here, and it had to take them to get the courage to go into somebody else's life that had a bit of authority for them to speak up. Now that to me shows me that I have to say that's a pussy. And for me, I will go off that. I'm sorry, I'll buzz off that. Like, they get me twisted. I'm not a person that, like, I buzz off that, not buzz off that. So in reality, it gave me lots of different options. I can block them because now I know who my haters are. I know the people that are craving the attention. I know the people that are pussies that are having to say stuff to make themselves feel better. I know who's going in front of people's faces and being barefaced liars. No, at least I can go up there and be myself and say, shut the fuck up. Don't speak to me like that. Bam, 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 bam. Because I'm me. But at least when I was watching them all and listening to them all, I couldn't believe it, because I thought, this is their moment and they're all going to use it. So the more people were like, this one woman writing, let me come up, let me come up, let me come up, please, please, before she goes, let me come up. And I thought, please let her up. And then Liz, let her up, like, Leah, let her up. And she's like, you've done this, you've done that. You've spoke about me and my Botox. You've called me fat. And I'm thinking, girl, I ain't said none of these things. I can remember now what you're on about, but what's coming out of your mouth is a complete lie. None of that shit that was coming out of that woman's mouth, I've said. So I just thought, do you know what? How, just put it all on me. Because even her saying all that and then, like, putting it all down on me, even made me even have a power trip even more. Honestly. You have to understand how my mind works. it's it's not in the sense of let's go and cry, 60 people's just spoke about me. No, I'm visualizing everything, I'm looking at everything, I'm scanning everything, and in reality I'm doing myself a favor. I've just blocked 20 people, 20 haters that were following me, that would never say anything to me, and have probably been screen recording me and can't stand me. Now I know who they are. Yeah, then I can see in front of me who the pussies. Then I can see in front of me who because of that much of the pussies, they got a little bit of confidence because they're at the side of people like that have confidence like me. So they would have been expecting Keisha to bow down. No, don't work like that, love. Do you get it? So for them, me seeing them like that, like scavengers, was fantastic. Now it would have been different now if they would have gone up there and been like, do you know what? Listen, this has happened to her, Madge. She's clapped back, and then bam, they've just been going at it and told the truth. then they wouldn't have been able to, then at least they might have been able to crunch me a little bit tonight, because at least it would have been the truth. They would have gone up there and been like, you know what, they've done this to her, Madge. We've done this, and then bam, she's come back. Yeah, she's brought all the people on the app, and they haven't stopped camming us for days. I get that, cool, whatever. They could have at least, if there's a bit of truth in it, then I would have said, I wouldn't have been able to get a power trip and none of it. But because of the way they was and where they ran to, and I think they thought that because where they were safe, and that people were going to bow down, that, they don't understand how I work, man. Fucking hell. I absolutely fucking enjoyed every second of it. And I hope, if you want to fucking, if you're going to fucking drag me down, at least, tell the truth on me. At least say you have bullied me and I have clapped back and you didn't like it. It's fucking horrible, innit? Because when I started, it's next level, innit? You see, that's what happens when you think that you can do awarenesses on me for months. I'm the kind of person, I will sit back, I will relax, I will dot everything down, I will have my plan, and that's what I did. I went off, I executed the plan in my head, I came back, and I did my awareness. That was it. Not crushing anybody's friendships, not sending anything to anybody's house, not getting things burnt down, not sending men to properties scatty. Yeah, Sharon, none of that. No tablets at True's house, nobody fucking glitter bombs. What do these people think I am? I'm not pathetic, I'm real life. So if I'm going to be sending something to your house, definitely ain't going to be a tablet. So for me, tonight, you have to remember, I'm backing myself, I'm protecting myself, I'm not running to people. You have to remember, when I come back, I didn't run to any of yous about my problems. I had to sit there for months and take it on the chin. Sit there for months and listen to them slander me. Sit there for months and listen to them bully me. Sit there for months and listen to all the terrible shit. And I stayed silent. And what does a clever person do? They stay silent, don't they? Well, everybody else were camming. Everybody else were at war. I stayed silent. And because I went off and decided now's the time, now is the time, took a couple of days off, got my head together and come back, and boom, the awareness was there. That was it. So we will go from tomorrow, Am I the Drama? That's what the lives are going to be called. I need you to change your names now to Am I the Drama? So I need you to change your name tomorrow, Nina, to Am I the Drama?
Am I the drama?
That's what my new name's going to be. It's not going to be Her Majesty no more. It's going to be Am I the Drama? I'm actually, you lot can be Am I the Drama, or I might be Drama or Drama Queen. Drama of Queen of Drama. I need
I'll
to
be
think
the
of a
drama
name.
princess.
Queen of Drama. Am I the Drama?
I'll be the drama princess.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to get a couple of bots set up. I'm gonna have to get a couple of bots set up tonight, calling themselves Am I the Drama? So we'll get all that sorted out tomorrow. I'll have a couple of them in here. Drama Queen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my name now to Drama Queen. And then I'm going to get some little bots in here, and they can be just taps, which you'll just see, Am I the Drama? Yeah, that's going to be the new thing. So there's going to be a lot of scarecrows coming around, a lot of shit going down. But like I said, if they stop with me, I'm more than happy to move forward. But if I get mentioned and dragged, Remy gets dragged, I'm obviously going to back myself.
Which you will do, because Sharon can't keep her mouth shut.
Oh God, she will be able to. Well, tomorrow in the morning, I'm gonna get up, take Remy to school, because I've got a busy day tomorrow afternoon. I've got to take her for her hair and all that, and that takes about 2 hours. I'm gonna go for a steam and sauna in the morning.
Oh, lovely.
Scat is an absolute nobody. An absolute nobody. I think she's not understanding really how I work mentally. I don't think they understand what I trip off of. What's already hurt me has already been done. There's nothing else that can be said. If you think about it, this is why I feel like I'm so numb. Because there's no else that can be said I've done it. It's happened, hasn't it? That's why I've took so long. That's why I've took so long to orchestrate all this. You don't get it. This hasn't just been 2 days in the making. This hasn't just been 3 days in the making. This hasn't been a week. If you see my bedroom and what I've been up to and what I've had to go through the past couple of months, you be thinking that I work for the FBI. My life's been ruined, and at the end of it, it is what it is. I'm going to protect my name. But I have got a limit to this. I've got a holiday soon as well, which I can't say when. I'll be gone. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. But you just won't know when. I will just be gone. When I've gone for 2 weeks, I'm not up to anything. That means I'm out of the UK, but you're not gonna know when. I am on vacation very soon for 2 weeks. I will not be streaming. I will not be on live. I will just go. You won't even know that I've gone. I'm not telling you where I'm going, who I'm going with, or who I'm going to visit, or what I'm doing. When I get back after my vacation, because I've got honestly, if I could just do it here, I would, but I can't get through certain things, so I need a trip away for 2 weeks. So I've got a trip coming up very soon. So when I'm gone for them 2 weeks, I don't care. When I come back, if they've been mentioning me, they've been mentioning me. But when I'm gone for them 2 weeks, I'm doing what I need
Oh,
to do
they'll
when I come
mention
back.
you,
That'll be
Keisha. They'll mention you because they'll think they've run you off the app.
no, but that is the thing. They haven't seen the second half yet.
When you go for that 2 weeks, they'll be like, Keisha's gone, we've won, we've won.
No, I won't. No, I always go on vacation. I'm always on vacation. So this one is just I need a break, and I've got some things as well that I need to do before I go. But anyways, I'm not gonna tell you when, but I'm taking a 2 week break, a vacation break. And I'm going to be doing, when I get back, that's it. Part 2 and part 3 will end it. Part 3 is going to be at Christmas Day. It's going to be a Christmas special. I'm telling you, and then that's it, I'm leaving. Once I've done what I've done, then I'm gonna say to myself now, because I'll be in my new house and everything, and I do not want to come on. I don't want anybody to find out where I live in my new house. I want to just get on with my life.
Yeah,
After
you done
after
our Keish.
Christmas, I'm gonna get off. That is the God's honest truth. Once I've executed everything, I'm getting off after Christmas. Christmas time. Once I've done the Christmas special, I'm leaving everyone with that, and then I'm deactivating my accounts and I'm out. So you've only got till Christmas with me, because like I said, I'm not doing this forever. Yeah, I've been on here for 4 years and it's been fantastic, but I'm gonna be in my new house soon, and by the time Christmas comes, um, like I said, I don't want to be on here for years, and I don't think I've ever spent this much bloody time than I have done this year on live. So I have got a holiday, part 2, and then a Christmas special to finish it all off. And like I said, I'm dropping everything, even things that are not supposed to be dropped. I'm dropping it and I'm bouncing, and I'm dropping it on other people as well. So a lot of men on here, a lot of enablers, a lot of people that have been doing terrible things. Been to the police station, getting investigated, being charged, going through some heavy stuff, but yet have the audacity to speak about me. But you know what? Like I said, there's going to be a part 2. This is only to do with what's been, and the reason why the part two is because it's gonna all make sense with what happened to me. Like I said, I've come on and done part one, and we understand the reasons why I am doing my awarenesses or whatever I'm doing. Part two will be turned up a notch, and part three as well. I am deciding as well if I'm going to be releasing 2 voice notes in the morning. Well, after I come back from, do you know what? Actually, right, I might go to the, I might just actually for the first day tomorrow. I'm gonna pay it all tonight, and again, I'm gonna go to the gym and book in for the steam and sauna. So before I come on, I'm back in the sunbed steam sauna. Right, as well, right, listen to this, yeah. I've got the, now that we've seen what we've seen today, I've seen facial evidence. That is enough. So somebody's come for me, yeah, and the best way to do this is how I know best. So my screen, the thing is now, I've seen your face now, and there's a lot to say, but you know what? I'm gonna keep this one off of you, because this is even funnier to have your life like this. You won't even realise. You're not gonna realise, love, until probably somebody sends you it one day. Watch this. I've been looking through Scotty's Facebook friends list as well. Everything. I've looked at everything. I've been looking at lots of things. There's even a friend as well that she was talking about tonight. There's some things that I'm not getting told, which I am going to be starting to pressure, because there's things that got said tonight, which has actually kind of opened my eyes to Scotty a little bit and where I need to be. She met a brother today that was in the army, and also a friend that she was talking about today. There's lots of stuff that got mentioned today, lots of personal stuff. And you see, focused or get focused on. You see, sometimes, Scotty, in life, when I'm on my platform, guess what? I let you listen to what I want you to hear. But tonight was the best option to have you up there like that, because you gave us 4 key things, personal things, personal. And I didn't even have to at you. What do I have to do? Oh yeah, Sarah messaged you. Oh God, triggered. So yeah, triggered over Sarah's voice note, and then gives us lots of information. You have to understand, when to get triggered and what to say. You have to know when to say things at the right time, Sky, when you're dealing with us, when you're dealing with me. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Right, I've just received a message from our manager.
I'm always awake.
No, I haven't even started on it yet. I haven't even started. Do you know why? Because when I was going to do it the other night, and I said that I hadn't had the chance to do it. But not tomorrow, I can't do tomorrow. I'll execute it all on Sunday. Both. And that's, you know, so it's a target. It's a target to reach. It's so funny, right? Because that count that was messaging Sarah and all that stuff, saying all that stuff about um saying all that stuff about Sarah. I just have a feeling that it's honestly I can't even think at the moment, but put it this way. I can't do anything right now. I'm gonna have to deal with it on Sunday. Anything to do with accounts Sunday. I've got to do yeah, I've got lots to do tomorrow. I've got semen sawn room, sunbeds, take her with me to school. And then I've got to take her for her hair doing. She's staying with me tomorrow, and then she's got dad's on Saturday. Saturday I'm relaxing, and Sunday I'll do everything that I need to do when it comes to that. I have deadlines. I'm hungry. Honestly. I ordered food and it cancelled on me. Should order some food, shouldn't I? Do you know one thing that my daughter don't like about me is that I chomp. And I noticed in the car that like I can be having a sweet mouth and I'll be like this.
Oh no, I hate noisy eaters.
And you know what I noticed, right? It's like she looks at me with this dirty look and she went to me this morning, "You're doing good at not chomping, mummy." I thought to
Bless
myself, thank
her.
you, Pixie. I thought to myself, it must really give her the ick.
It
Because I
does me.
actually
I'm
do.
bit same as Ramia.
I suck everything, like the taste of my food. I have to taste everything properly. So like when
I
I have something in my mouth, I have to go like this. Like I have to proper like
ooh,
taste the food. Like I've got this watermelon here and I'm like, I'll have to do this to it. Like people go like this and just eat it normal, but I can't. I have to taste the texture of the food.
no, I could
Your
sit
daughter's
round
getting
you and
married. I know,
eat.
bloody hell. Congratulations. I hope I'm going to be getting married in the next 4 years.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm going to be on a pineapple diet this week.
I'm never getting married ever again.
I need to flush my body out. My whole body needs flushing out.
I'm single forever.
I need a clear out and a flush out, honestly, my whole body. And gallons of water. I'm actually disgraced. I hadn't drank a bit of water today at all. Not one bit. How trampy is
No,
that?
I haven't. I normally, because I buy bottled water, I normally have loads, but I've only had cups of tea today.
That's proper trampy, that, and I don't have one bit of water. That's just actually my shame.
I've got loads of bottled water in my fridge. I ain't had none today. I've just had cups of tea.
I'm ashamed. I'm absolutely ashamed. Got to pay council tax on Monday. I actually owe like £2 on council tax, to be honest.
How much?
I owe them a lot, actually, to be honest. I need to start paying it. I owe them.
I panic if I owe him a tenner.
I'll tell you. I owe them. It might not be. It might be in the car.
I get letters if I owe a tenner.
Oh, it's here. I owe them. £1,428.
You'll have to ask Scotty for a universe.
Look, I'm not even joking. I'll take off my thingy. I have to pay them, so I'm gonna pay them tomorrow. But look, for everybody thinking that I'm on DWP, do you know when you always say, "Oh, she's on DWP. She must be taking the money off. She must be getting all this money." Well, I don't think so, love, because look at this. You don't have a clue. Right, what does that say? Oh, what does that say? What does that say, love? I don't think DWP pay for anything of mine, sweetheart. Let me give you my name as well so you know it's me. Take my address out. A minute. Let me take my address out so they don't get it. Lakeisha Black. Aww. Yeah. We ring all the benefits, won't we? When I pay my own council tax. I don't think you're paying big bills like that, are you? No, you're not. So when you're paying £1,428 in council tax, then speak. But I have to pay, that's not just for like this week, that's for like what I've paid. I need to pay for the whole year, I think. Like, I don't know how many months I've got to pay back, but I need to start paying up. People sent me some more letters as well. So I'm going to pay that bill in the morning, because they said if I don't pay that, they're going to said, so, if you want to carry on paying your council tax, pay it with June. Yeah, so they're just telling me to pay it. I need to pay it also. I'll pay that tomorrow and get it out of the way. It's a big bill. I've got my gas and electric bill tomorrow as well. I've got everything set. I've got everything sent anyway, so I'm nice. I'm all right. Remy is all right for a school. I'm all right to go on my holiday. My council tax is going to be paid in the morning. This is what I'm trying to say. They don't have a clue. You don't know me. You don't know my situation. You don't know who's putting money in my pocket. You don't know what I'm getting sent. You don't know anything. You're too busy thinking that I'm laying on my back, making money like that. But what you really don't realise is you don't know what position I'm in. You don't know me. You only know what I give you on here. You don't know me off the camera. You've never been in my life a day. So you don't really know what's going on unless only what you see on the camera. And that's me as a gingerbread. You don't know anything about my life, who I'm with, who I chill with, who I associate myself around, who I'm laying down with, what men I'm seeing, what women I'm seeing, what friends I'm seeing, where I'm going clubbing. You don't know anything about my life. You sat there ringing benefits on me, not knowing I don't have one fucking benefit to my name. And if anything, when she said today I'm doing benefit fraud, you've lost your head. I gave up all my benefits when I moved to Spain, every single one of them, and they gave me PIT for life, and I gave it all of it, including the house. Nobody paid. The government don't pay Ramia's school fees. I don't get it off fucking Prince fucking the King, do I? I don't ask Prince Charles, do I, for it? No, I fucking don't. So it don't matter. how her tuition's paid. As long as she's tuition's paid, Sharon, you should. That's what I'm saying. Sharon was only bringing all that up because she wants people to know my business and whatever. But the wickedest thing is, she's had 3 children and not one of them have been to private school. I've had one, and all my money goes into my daughter's school. So you should be speaking about that. You should be mad about that. You should be saying, do you know what? Keisha's a really good mum. She puts all her money in her daughter's school and sends her daughter to one of the best schools in Leeds. But yet you put me down, and then say that all the parents at the school must think that I'm a shit mum. I don't think they do. So you've never even met the mums that go there, anyways. You don't even know what they look like. Honestly, it's just to the point where I don't even care. They've also said that I'm selling myself. I don't know how much for, but
So what if you were? That'd be your business.
yeah, that I'm selling myself. I don't know how much I'm selling myself for, but I can't get it in the head. The mindsets in their heads that they think a mother of one, right? That I'm out here doing that, and if I was, and what? But I'm not. So they just want to ruin me because, like I said, I pay for stuff that they wish they could pay for. So they're gonna say I'm laying on my back because they're jealous because I can be able to put my daughter in them situations. They listen to my daughter and see she's very well educated, very well spoken, a good kid. And when you see her in person and you're actually in a company, you'll be like, wow, wow. I even said to her she's going to summer camp because she's going to learn how to speak like right posh. So she's refusing to go, but she's going to it for 6 weeks. One of the girls in her class went to it, and you should see her handwriting. So Maria's going to the summer camp just to do handwriting, just so her handwriting's even better than what her handwriting is now. And even before she even went to any school, I used to put her in I used to pay to put her in extra education, but that wasn't like school. That was like this lady that did extra education. Or when she was in Spain, she went to the Spanish school, which was private. And I also had a tutor that came round and taught us English, maths, and a couple of other things that she needed to learn that they sent me over to do. Just so we started school and whatever on. So I'd rather know that I'm out here, my money's going on my kids' school, than I'm out here, than I'm partying. You've never seen me party on here. You'd never see me bring guys to the house. You'd never see me drunk. You'd never see me on my eyes rolling at the back of my head. Yeah, you've seen me crashing out. Yeah, you've seen me clapping back. But you've not seen no serious.
And that's what they can't
Sharon's
stand,
jealous of
Keisha.
Ramia. She's jealous of my daughter. That's why she always brings her up. Have you not noticed that?
Yeah.
She brings her up because she's jealous. She's jealous because I'm that mother. She's jealous because I've been in care and look where I am today with my child and look where she is with her kids. And that's the truth. That's why Sharon Maud brings up my 13-year-old, because she's privately educated, she's well spoken, she looks the part, she dresses the part, she's confident, she's not lacking no weight, she looks very healthy, and she's very well educated, and she speaks well. So if she's all these things and Sharon's met her, imagine Sharon's going to look at me and think, do you know what? How does Lakeisha, right? How has Lakeisha managed to, she's a bit of a nutter, but she's brought her daughter up good. And that's what they can't stand. They can't stand it because we've travelled the world. I've been able to take my daughter out of the country and do all these amazing things with her. That's what they can't handle. And it's the truth. It's jealousy. It really is,
It
Sharon.
is.
And that's what it boils down to. And I'm sorry
Even
to say
Sharon
it.
said the other day, oh, I were on my own on Mother's Day. And I thought, well, what's that saying?
Oh, and she said, something like, I took away Ramia's birthday and took away Ramia from her. She was praising Ramia and praising me as a mum. And all of a sudden now the mums at school aren't going to like me. She's never walked in. Oh, she's walked in, yeah, local schools. She's never walked in the gates of any private gates of any school. That's number one. She's jealous because Ramia is that girl and I am the mother. So because of me and my attitude and the way I am, she can't see past me actually being able to. I've got a daughter that loves me and that I'm going to protect and have a bond with for the rest of my life because I know what it's like to not have a mum. I know what it's like to be in care. Sharon has had that choice. She's lived the same life as me in an orphanage. Did she make it better for her kids and her family for when they grew up? No, she didn't. Or did she push them all away? Are they in her life? No, they're not. I don't want to make the same mistakes like Sharon's done with her children. And that's what deep down is hurting Sharon when it comes to
That's what
Ramia
affects her the
and
most.
my bond with my daughter. And that's a fact. I've clocked it. And that's all I can
That's what
say.
affects her the most.
Because I've got a bond with my daughter. And even though I'm a bit crazy, my daughter's gonna want to have something to do with me for the rest of my life. That's why she's trying to bring my daughter into it because she wants me to think that I'm her and I'm gonna be her, but I'm not gonna be you because my daughter is my world and she comes before anybody and she can make all the mistakes, she can stamp her feet, she can tell me she doesn't love me, she can say she wants to go live with her dad, she can do all of it. I'm never gonna give up. She's always got a place in my heart, a spot at her home, and I'll always be here for her through anything. Through anything we go through, I will always be here for her as a mother, no matter what. She's always got a place here, and she can't handle that, and that's what it is. Celtic Queen's jealous. You're jealous of my beauty, and you're jealous because you've never stepped one foot out of Birmingham or wherever you live. You've not stepped one foot and done anything with your life. No job, no college degree, nothing. Sitting on here, getting involved with 70-year-old women's business, watching me when you've been blocked like a stalker, knowing everything that I'm up to. You need to get a life. Don't sit here and say other people need to get a life when you need to get a life because you're watching me now. That's how sad you are. I am your nanite. I am your nanite. I'm the last thing that you see at night. Not your kids. Not you say nanites. It's me. So yeah, I'm not interested about any of it. I've got a couple of things to put out. And we'll go from there. I do feel sorry for Sarah. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I think she'll push to the limits tonight when she went over there to I think that's why she raised it a bit more. But look at like even Nick saying that he's gonna go do all that. It's probably him that's been setting things on fire and stuff. It's probably him that's been sending all the medication and stuff and getting people beaten up. Not fucking me. I'm a good girl. I don't do things like that. Do we, Nina?
Nope.
We just bet on it. We just put our money on it. We just put our money on it behind the scenes. What I mean by that is we know what's going to happen before it happens, so we bet on it. There's a
Yep.
couple of us actually. We all put the money in, and then before something happens, and it happens, and then we just share it between us. Am I the drama?
We should have done that with Sharon going back to Jess. We'd have been rich.
Fucking minted. Fucking minted. But
I
do you know
knew
what?
that was
Right,
going to
don't hold on
happen.
to that for too long. You know, Jess is dying to make amends with everybody else. The thing is that we could all come together, but Sharon's not gonna want that. She's not gonna want to have the peace.
No, because nobody can take Jess away from Sharon now.
She's not gonna want to have the peace, and I'm not backing down with getting her charged. I'm not backing down. There's a lot of footage that I've got to send, and at the end of the day, I didn't ruin my case. I'm the victim. She's supposed to get down when I come up. She didn't do that. I can't get into trouble. I went in somebody's box and she didn't go down. That's not my fault. She said she should go down and she chose to stay up. So yeah, do I go to sleep or do I? I can't go to sleep. I've got too many bills on my mind. I've got to pay my insurance. I've got to pay my tax. I've got to pay my rent. I've got to pay. I've just paid Ramia's money for food for school. I've got to pay her trip. I've got to pay her 60 quid out to this other place. Um, I can't sleep when I've got to pay bills. I know I'd love to pay them now, to be honest, and get everything out of the way. Can anybody else sleep when you've got bills?
No, I worry about bills. I panic.
Yeah, no, that's what I need to do. I think I've got anxiety thinking about it all. Honestly, £1,000 just going out my account is absolutely crazy. I've got like 7 cards, all the same cards, because I don't believe in just one card. And when I realised that I can have all these cards, I just opened up 20 different bank accounts. So if one card fucks up, I have the other. Because what I do is, I don't like paying for everything on one card. So I have a card that I use for shopping and groceries only. I have a card for Uber Eats, which I just use for Uber Eats only. I have a card for Tombola, which is just for gambling only. I have a card that I just take cash out, which is for cash only. I have a card where I pay bills, which is for bills only. So I have all these cards, yeah, and I do it because I didn't realise that I could have more than one card. When I realised that I could have more than one card when somebody were doing fraud on my card, and it was just messing up my fucking money, and every day I was having to get my money back. I just said to them, I need a different way. I need out of this. And they were like, oh, you can make up a new bloody, you can just set up a new account now. So I just started making bare different accounts. So now all my money, that's where people are fucked. Your money's just in one place. So all your bills, like people get their job centre stuff and the job centre say to them, well, we need to see your bank statement. Okay, you need to see my bank statement. That's all you're going to get. Do you get it? My money is squatted everywhere. My daughter, Ramia, she has shares in one family. She has 5 shares in 5 different companies. I've actually got that post up, but I've hid it. I'll unhide it so you can see exactly where her shares are. So I've got the post up of Ramia's shares of the 5 shares, but I've hid it. But I'll put it back up. I'll take it out of hiding. She has 5 shares in 5 different companies, not in my name, in her name. And she's had that since she's been born. Now, what I did was, when they give me the money, what happened to me when I was in care and what happened to me when I was a kid, they had all this money in a trust fund. So when I'd turn a certain age, I got it. So when I'd got all the money, because the money had been sat there since I'd been born, with what I'd been awarding from court when I was a baby, they gave me all that money. I spent it all. But then on top of that, I had the tax. So because the money was sat there from all that time, all that money that I got on top of that, I just had Ramia. So all the money, because it was tax, I could tax it because the money had been in there for so long. So I got all the tax back off the money and I put it all into the account, put it onto this one family account, into the shares, put it into 5 different shares, didn't look at it for 8 years, got a letter through the post, and it took me ages to get, because it was my old address and all this other stuff, to get back into it. I eventually got back into it, and Ramia had nearly under 10 grand in there. I'm not even going to tell you what she's got in there now, but she had under 10 grand in there, and that had been in there since she was born. And I won't even remember that she had it if they didn't send me it. Now, they sent me that when she was born. So they sent me the letter, the one family letter, to say, do you want to do savings? And when I got the money back on the tax and claimed it all back, I just rammed it all in that account. And none of the money went down. The money just went up. So she hadn't just got money from me from that, she's got money from the granddad as well, which he saves. And then when she was younger, she used to get child benefit. So the money that she'd get would go into her account. And the granddad used to put 50 quid in. And now I think he puts like 64 or £65 in now. And that's since she's been born. So when she gets to 18, she'll never have to rely on a man. She'll never have to think about doing this and that. She'll never have to beg anybody for anything. She'll never have to think about a license. She'll never have to think about a first holiday. She's set. She's set. Regardless, she's set. My kid's dad's dad, he's really wealthy. My kid's dad's dad. He owns a lot of properties in Barbados and he's a really good granddad. He's been there since she's been born and he's done everything for her. She goes there every week. She has the Barbados food. They get along proper well. She sleeps there now and again. But her granddad's proper, like, speaks posh. They're just the same, both of them. So Ramia's just like a granddad, but she's a bit like a dad as well. So she listens to music like a dad. She doesn't like me going on too much. And there's some other things about Ramia where she's nothing like me, but then she has got the side where she's proper loyal. So Ramia is loyal. She's loyal, but she's got a dad side. She doesn't like me going on. She says I go on too much, I talk too much. Don't say too much in the car. If she's come on from school, don't ask her too many questions. Put the music on loud. She's just basically in charge. So with Ramia, Ramia's practically in charge. Tomorrow, it's all about confidence building. So she's going to go for a hair doing tomorrow, confidence building, buying her some new clothes, confidence building, getting her some new lip glosses, makeup, confidence building. And that's what I'm doing because she's turned 13 and at the end of the day they need confidence building at this age. And all the products in her bedroom, she's used them all. So I'm gonna go top them all up tomorrow, get a bedroom filled with all the new products of hair products, get her some lip gloss from one of the shops, take her for some foundation or whatever she wants. Definitely taking her for a hair doing, buy her a new pair of trainers, get her a new coat, hat, scarf, and glove set, ready for the winter tomorrow. And I'll get her some hair products as well. And that's it. I'm going to be confidence building my child tomorrow. And every morning that I wake up, I never wake up angry. The reason why I'm like that with Ramia, I tell her the weather, the time, the date, what degrees it is on a morning. I pump her up. We have certain kinds of music so she can go into school in the morning wanting to get good comments instead of being with the drama. They have days of when they do the hair up, when they do the hair down, what they're wearing, what colour socks they're wearing, what colour chain she's wearing, what she's got in her ears, what colour lipstick, what colour lip gloss she's wearing, what colour of mascara she's going to have on, how she's going to have mascara, how she's going to slick down her hair, what cream she's going to put on, what perfume she's going to put on. All this stuff's going on in the morning. Then she has to come down, have a breakfast, have a milk, have a bloody tablets, have all the iron tablets, have a bloody vitamins, have a vitamin D, have a vitamin B, have vitamin C, and then it's getting in the car. And then when we're getting in the car, because our drive to school is like watching the Garden of Eden, so it's just a long motorways full of trees and sheep and horses and all this amazing stuff. So when I'm taking her to school in the morning, I want her to be pumped. I want her to feel happy. I want her to feel connected. So she's going into school and she's not in a shell. She's already out of it because some of this music that she's listening to, it's uplifting her. She's singing on a morning. She's feeling good about herself. That's why I'm the way I am with her on a morning. Because when I want her to go into school, I want her to be pumped. She wants to go into school. She's begging on a morning, quickly, let's get there. We're going to be late. Because she absolutely loves the school that she's in. So because she loves the school that she's in and the drive is just magnificent, I get a buzz out of it. And seeing her sing on a morning and be happy first thing on the morning, her poor little legs have to walk downstairs. Her little hands have to get out of the door. She's just turned 13. She's still a baby. Okay? So when I'm seeing her having to get up on a morning early in the morning, get herself ready, get her deodorant on, brush her teeth, brush her tongue, clean her face, make sure all her curls are ready, put her side edges down, put her perfume on, clean her bedroom, do her bed. She's really trying her hardest. So if she's trying her hardest and getting up every morning, well, who am I to be saying to her, hurry up? I don't want to be that mum. I've been near them mums that have been like that, and the kids are just angry kids in the morning. Feed them some toast. Give them the vitamins. Bring life into them because you'll regret it. I know mums that listen to me and they're thinking to themselves, fucking hell, I was horrible this morning to mine. I was horrible this morning to mine, and I just flipped because you get so overwhelmed, and any little thing you just nitpick at the kids. And I, because I've lived with Carol and Neil, they abused me for 12 years. Me and my half brother, my foster brother, my foster carers. So I know what it's like to live with a parent that beats you, that mentally says stuff to you, that just does things that you wouldn't expect them to do. And I would never want to do anything like that to Ramia. So I always try to, especially on a morning, on a night time, give her that sense of happiness, give her that sense of waking up with, these good thoughts. And even the medication that she has, like the iron tablets, the vitamins, all of that works. All of that shit works within the health, with the mindset. I've gone through a lot recently though with her, with the changes. So it hasn't been hard. There's been a lot of times that I've been on the phone to the dad and said, you're having her. She's staying with you. Do you know what I mean? Because it's got a bit too overwhelming. And you get through that when they go through preteen. Every parent has gone through preteen and it's been hard for them. So I think we're getting past that preteen stage now. And I think now that's why I'm going to be rewarding her tomorrow with some of this stuff, because she's just been excellent. No bad comments, no rudeness, no arguments, no back chatting to me, nothing, eating a dinner, brushing her teeth on a morning, doing all the right things. So tomorrow she'll be getting rewarded. They need to be rewarded, they need to be shown. And like I said, self-confidence is key. So tomorrow's going to be one of them days where we're going to wake up happy and it's going to be all about her and what she wants to do. And then when I've sorted all her out, whatever little bit of money I've got left over for myself after I've paid all my bills, paid everything out, done everything, and whatever I've got left over, even if it's fucking £20, I've done everything that I needed to do. She comes first. My bills come first. My insurance comes first. Petrol, food, and whatever I need. And I'll just spend the rest on clothes. I just spend the rest on clothes. And then just figure it out. I always have a full fridge. I always have a full fridge, so I'm not really thinking about that. Right, good night, guys. Good night. God
Good night,
bless.
Keish.
I love you all so much, so much. See you all tomorrow. See you all tomorrow after the steam and song. Love yous.
Good night,
Have a good
Keisha.
night. Good
Good
night. God
night.
bless, ladies. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And my throat's so fucking bad. I'm actually ashamed. Good night, guys. God bless. Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, if I showed you how rough I look, I can't even come on camera and show you how rough I look because Scotty will be bloody screen recorded me. So, anyways, I'm gonna take my vitamins and then I'm gonna get to bed. Let's see if I can sleep. I don't know if I can, but yeah. I don't even wanna. I've got all these letters in front of me. I'm just like, please. £1,428.37p. It's just. Honestly, I don't think I can sleep. I don't think I can sleep. Anyways, right, good night. And it's raining as well outside, so I think tonight what I'm going to do is, there's a couple of things that I want to go over. Yeah, actually, do you know what? I am going to go to sleep. Good night. God bless. See you tomorrow.